So there's a big misconception within the fitness industry. People claim that if you're performing fasted cardio, essentially performing cardio, first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, you'll burn more body fat. But the reality is this simply is not true. The reason why is if you overconsume total calories throughout the day to the point where you're not in a calorie deficit at the end of the day and over a chronic period of time, you're not going to lose any body fat whatsoever. It's really important to note that throughout the day, essentially you're constantly gaining and losing body fat. You're losing body fat in between meals, you're gaining body fat during and immediately after meals, and it's really all about that net energy deficit at the end of the day and over a chronic period of time, which dictates whether you lose, gain or maintain. So that's really the most important factor. Just realize that you're gaining and losing body fat all throughout the day, and at the end of the day you've essentially been burning more calories than you're consuming. You'll be in a net energy deficit. That means you're going to lose weight, and if you do that over a chronic period of time, you'll continue to lose weight. If you're not, you're not going to lose any weight whatsoever. So even if you're performing fasted cardio and you think you're burning more body fat acutely, you are, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can just overconsume calories throughout the rest of the day to the point where you're not in a calorie deficit. So hopefully that makes sense. The big takeaway is try not to look at things in isolation. Look at the bigger picture, the day's intake, making sure that you're actually creating that calorie deficit at the end of the day and over a chronic period of time. How do you know if you're in a calorie deficit or not? If you're losing weight, you're in a calorie deficit. If you're not losing weight, you're not in a calorie deficit, and that means you need to further reduce calories or add in more cardio to continue creating the calorie deficit need for fat loss. That's the only way you know whether you're in a deficit or not. If you're in a